Hello, it's Pineapple Thing here, and I'm going to start by saying this is not a gaming video. This is going to be a sort of talking about things video. I'm going to be bringing up some things about this other channel that I'm doing with my friends for gaming, and a lot of other little things. But this is a project I made a few years ago and never really finished, so it's buggy as hell. But it was basically a silly little farming game that doesn't work. But I'm just going to be using this as the background of the game. Oh my god, look at those buttons, that is not well done. So, that's a strawberry seed, by the way. I can't remember how to do this. I think it's enter to drop it. Yes. And, oh yeah, he goes behind there and he disappears. I don't know why he was meant to do that. Yeah, basically this is just going to be a background for the actual thing I want to talk about. Also, I mapped the controls really badly. I do not know why I came up with these controls. Um, anyway, so yeah, this is just the silly thing that I made. Let's not enter. It's not A. I want to empty that and then A. Yeah, now I'm picking up grass and collecting grass. And my farm is going to be. This is basically a little farming simulator that is going to slowly be taken over by grass because your guy walks far slower than you can. Oh look, the strawberry grew. Then you can actually collect things. It doesn't matter. That's not the main point. What I'm here to talk about is firstly, as I mentioned, there's another channel where I'm kind of doing multiplayer games with some of my friends that don't currently have microphones set up. So, which one's put it in the barrel? Which button is it? I don't know. Help me. Oh my god, look at this. Enter to drop an item. Why did you map those ridiculous controls? Yeah, basically there's another channel where I do some Let's Plays with some of my friends. They haven't got microphones yet, and they can't record themselves yet, but we just kind of work together, and we're currently doing Terraria, and I think it's worth, if you like some of my Let's Plays, it's probably worth checking out. They're called the Epic Watts, kinda named after my creation in Spore, and I'll put a link here, or there'll be a link in the description, so go check them out. Dude, I need some axes. Help, my world is being taken over. Why did I make this? That'll last longer. Give me Hannah 2, and give me a pumpkin seed. So give me a pumpkin seed. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so that's one thing to go and look at. The second thing I want to talk about is just about me. I've received a couple of questions saying, what gender am I? I'm female. I don't know whether my microphone is bad at picking up my voice, or I have, I don't know, a pretty neutral voice maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's just for anyone wondering. I am, if we were playing SimCity, I'm in the young adult range, and I like playing video games. And I tried making them and it didn't go well, as you can see. I mean, it works, it has a lot of graphical errors. I forgot to water that seed, didn't I? Yeah, so that's just a bit about me. Now, the main thing about this video is just talking about a couple of things that have happened recently with YouTube, which is fun, shall we say. First of all, there's the whole Google Plus integration thing, which is just not done very well. It just kind of, ooh, pumpkin. I don't really like it. I don't really use Facebook much myself, and I don't really want kind of oh, my axe disappeared. Oh god, I'm going to be overrun by stuff. I don't really like, yeah, I don't really use Facebook much myself, so I really wouldn't particularly want, almost a second Facebook, which is what, oh god, have I dropped my thing? I dropped my watering can, what am I doing? which is basically what, as far as I can tell, Google Plus is, which is basically a kind of copy of Facebook. And you know, I mean, there are people who like it, and good for them. You know, if you use it, that's great. I just never particularly wanted to use it, and now we have to if we want to comment. I currently haven't linked up, which is why I currently can't comment on any, reply to any comments or comment on any videos right now, which is fun. I don't know if the thing is, because as I mentioned the other channel, I currently kind of manage it, and so I know how kind of difficult and annoying it is to have to jump between Google Plus and YouTube just to change a few settings. I don't want to do that with my channel right now, so I'm kind of putting it off. If you do want to ask me a question and actually get an answer or something, you can always go on my Tumblr, which I'll also put in the description, a link, and sometimes there's just bonus content there and stuff you might like, so that's another thing. And then YouTube didn't seem satisfied with what did I buy, an axe? I don't know. Well, I brought one. What's this? That was a hammer. YouTube didn't seem satisfied with just making us notice all the amazing animations in this game. Wow. That broke already? Jeez. Yeah, they didn't seem satisfied with what they'd done, so they decided to also do this whole content ID thing, which if you watch any other gaming channels you will know about. Basically they've kind of put a ton of like music and visuals from games into a system, and if it picks it up you can't like monetize that video, and you know, if the company's feeling particularly mean, it could try and get a copyright strike against your video, and it's all a bit horrible. And this it's worrying to me, because I am a big fan of some big Let's Players like Nerdcubed and stuff. He's the one who inspired me to do like my Spore series and generally do Let's Plays, and he's being really badly affected by it, and that it worries me. And I've had a couple of these ID strikes. I had one on the game which, you know, Ed McMillan, who I'm a big fan of, says you can free monetize his games, and I've got a content ID match on one of his games, which is a bit iffy, you know, because he said it's fine. And I mean, the thing with Let's Plays is it is kind of difficult to say who does the content belong to, because my voice obviously belongs to me, and the gameplay, I'll play the game differently to how other people will, so in a way my gameplay kind of belongs to me in a way too, but at the same time it does include content from another person, and so it's very difficult. It's all a bit bleh right now. That was a technical term. Why did I pick this grass up? Did my axe break again? So it's all a bit iffy right now. The reason why I chose this kind of rubbish game as my background that I made was basically to demonstrate that from now most of my Let's Plays are going to have to not have any background music, which kind of sucks, but it's too risky because the content ID will match it, and even if the company said, yes, it's fine, you can totally do monetization of our games, that doesn't necessarily mean the music maker has also said that. So that's a bit annoying, really. The problem is a lot of companies seem to be against us doing this, but in my opinion, like, as I said, I watch some big Let's Players. I'm just going to let my farm get overtaken now by rocks and trees. I watch a lot of big ones, and a lot of games. I would have never got Spore if it wasn't for Let's Plays. So EA would never have got that kind of money from me. So really, Let's Plays really help business, and really, Let's Players and companies should work together. And you know, I mean, I understand that people like, obviously they don't want people making money if you're just showing like the cutscenes or just showing the music, because that's fair enough, that's not yours. But when it comes to gameplay, and that's the problem, this ID system just picks up music or visuals, you know, I mean, on this thing that this was the Triachnid video that I did, which has got content ID'd, the music was playing the whole way through, and it only picked it up 15 minutes in, which really should show that my voice was talking over it for most of the time. But it doesn't care. It doesn't care. It doesn't care that most of the video is your gameplay. It's just like, oh no, but this tiny bit that doesn't really matter. It's difficult, and I'd be kind of okay if it wasn't for the once you get content ID, like all the revenue from that video will go to the person who's claimed it, and sometimes these claims aren't actually from genuine, like the genuine company, so that's not cool. But also all the money. So even though most of the content is kind of yours, it's you talking, you know, in review contents, in people have had trouble featuring trailers of games in like review shows, and they've gone and the company's gone and claimed it, even though like it's 1 minute of trailer for like an hour of review show. So, and then they've got all the money from that, and that doesn't seem fair. So yeah, that's just really, I'm just doing this video just to let you guys know what's currently going on. I mean, this is why I'm a bit slow with video making at the moment, because I'm a bit worried about everyone else in the. I myself aren't big. Big. That's not a good use of English. I'm not big. But I'm worried about the YouTubers who are, and they inspired me, and I care about them, like Northern Line and Cube and stuff. I'm just worried that this is all going to be a big problem for them. And they said it has been, and as I say, I've even had copyright strikes, and I don't have that many videos up. So, it's all a bit, it's just a bit, I feel like, you know, companies, if they realise that, you know, Let's Plays, oh my god, what happened there? Like, the strawberry grew instantly, and it just, it's there. Like, if companies realise that we, in a way, are here to help them, and you know, we have, unless we're using a pirated copy of the game, we have paid into them. It's not like we've gone, it's not like we're taking money from them. It's not like if someone's uploading a movie, or a TV show, or a song. It's not like that, because not everyone's experience is the same with a game. A movie or something, once you've uploaded that, someone can watch that, and they won't need to see the actual movie, and that will, you know, that will hurt the actual movie maker. But it's not the same for games, and I think companies need to kind of realise that we're not on opposite sides. They need to, I mean, a lot of companies have, and as I said, companies like Valve, people like Edmund Macmillan, are all cool with you doing gaming videos and then monetizing them, which is great, but then people are coming along and claiming the videos anyway, which, I mean, they're possibly false claims, they're possibly just, I don't know, it's all a bit messy right now. But yeah, that's basically what I'm making this video about, is just saying, what? Oh, I forgot that happened, I'm basically saying, this is why videos are slower than usual, hopefully I'll have one tomorrow. Why can't I buy a couple of pumpkins? Oh no, I bought 1 million pumpkin seeds. Sigh. Why did I make this game so badly? Basically I'm saying, this is why I've been a bit slower of late, and I'd like plop 10 in the same place. God. This is why, did I drop that? This is why things have been a bit slower lately. This is kind of what's going on. This is what I'm a bit worried about. There's not much we can do. The best YouTube has said is, I'll just turn off the music, which is, it's silly, because if someone makes, like if an indie game designer makes a really good game with a really good soundtrack, they're going to want you to hear that. But people aren't going to hear that, because people who do Let's Plays are going to be scared to use it. That's a real shame. And it's kind of the same with I've lost my train of thought. It's like YouTube's just going, oh yeah, you can. It's if companies have genuinely gone, oh, we don't want them making monetized videos, which is sad as I say, but they do, then YouTube's just almost giving us a loophole. Because it's very difficult to identify games because they are different. It's not a set thing. Like, even if you tried to content ID this mess, everyone would have like a different array of rocks and trees and whatever, and it's really difficult. They would move different ways. It's not like a movie or something, where you can actually content ID. So the only thing they can do is kind of use music and visuals from cutscenes. And what YouTube's basically saying is almost saying, oh yeah, you can get away with this by not having the music in. So to me, it seems like YouTube's not only kind of screwing us over by getting all this really aggressive content IDing for games that, you know, have said, no, you can monetize, it's okay, you can make these Let's Plays. Still YouTube are kind of going for those. And in addition, they're then going, oh, you can just get around it by not including the music. It all seems a bit iffy to me, and after all this Google Plus, yeah, it's all a bit odd. But yeah, that's all really for this video. I just wanted to say what's going on, why there haven't been so many videos, because I'm having to try and deal with these claims, which hasn't gone well. I haven't got any copyright strikes, thankfully, but I disputed the one on the Tracknet video, and even though I was like, no, Edmund McMillan says it's fine, like, the music company or whoever, who don't even seem to be associated with him or the people who made the music, were like, no, we're still having that. And it's just like, okay. And the one thing I hate is the fact that if they make a claim on it, they get all the money. It's like, either you get all the money or they get all the money. There's no in between. There's no someone going, well, okay, there's 1 minute of your content and like 90 minutes of theirs, so let's split the money that way. There's none of that. Probably because YouTube already takes a huge chunk of money from anyone's advertising earnings anyway. But yeah, that's all really. It's just, you know, check out the Epic Watts. I'll have had a link in the description for that. Check out my Tumblr if you want to ask any particular questions or have a comment that I actually noticed, because since I've got not updated to Google Plus, sometimes I don't see comments. I see some of them, not all of them, which is fun. And yeah, just what's going on, why I haven't had so many videos, and why I'm a bit stressed right now. Oh, Merry Christmas indeed. Oh god, my farm is being taken over. No, I'm being crushed by rocks. No. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you all keep watching. There's only a few of you out there, but I still really appreciate it. And all your comments and stuff. Keep going, keep doing it, and, you know, there's not much we can do about all this, but sometimes it helps to just say it out loud, and just, I'm worried. I'm very worried, but hopefully something good will come for us. Someone save us. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching and listening to me rant and not really keep track of what I'm talking about very well at all. I just tend to go off on these rants. This is all unscripted. I'm just talking right now. I don't know what I'm saying. I may have repeated some things multiple times. But yeah, I think I've tried to finish this video multiple times as well. But anyway, yes, thank you, and goodbye.